Welcome to another DK Custom Products video. I'm Dwayne, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to service your catch can, when to service your catch can, and what to do when it fills up. As some of you may be aware, your Harley-Davidson crankcase vents the crankcase vapors into the air cleaner. More often than not, there is liquid oil carryover that makes it from the crankcase into your air cleaner and subsequently into the intake. And that causes a whole slew of performance issues. We got several videos on that. We'll link one in the corner and there'll be a few in the description below. But I want to talk to you guys today about what to do when your catch can fills up. Typically, it takes about 5,000 to 10,000 miles, under normal circumstances for this little thing to fill up with oil. It's designed to contain oil carryover.
And it's very easy to service the catch can. The first thing you'll do, empty the contents, whatever oil or water carryover may be trapped inside the catch can, empty that out. There is a porous foam insert designed to contain the oil carryover in the bottom of the catch can. You'll want to fish that out of there with a pick or a small screwdriver. At this point, you can begin disassembling the catch can internal components to be washed and rinsed. We recommend using just basic hand soap or dish soap and water. That will work perfectly and will be more than sufficient. Definitely don't use anything too abrasive that may dissolve the catch can internal foam inserts. If you don't want to wait on the catch can internals to be washed and dried, or you find yourself needing replacement components for the inside, we do offer a refresh kit seen here. Now, it doesn't take long for these internal components to dry, so you'll reassemble the catch can and reinstall it.
Now, you may ask yourself, well, what happens if you neglect to clean it? There are vent holes in the top. Now, let's just say out of sight, out of mind, you go 10,000 miles, this thing's full of oil. It will start to leak out of those vent holes. I like to clean mine every time I change the oil just so it's a service interval that I can keep up with mentally, and it does the trick. But if you neglect to clean it, some can overflow out of the vent holes. On occasion, if your bike's stored in a location where it can build condensation in the engine, if you're way overdue for an oil change and a lot of the condensation or water starts to separate from the oil, it can carry over into the catch can. This, as I said previously, this catch can is designed to contain oil carryover. If water, we'll call it water, makes it to the catch can, it can easily find its way out of those vent holes. There are ways to combat that. One is a small shop towel in the bottom of the catch can will do a great job of absorbing water. You'll notice the catch can is equipped with very porous foam. Great for containing oil, thick oil, and letting the vapor and air pass through. Not great for containing water. So if you do have condensation building up going over into the catch can, a small shop tail will do the trick. Or a lot of people don't realize you can route the hoses up over the engine to the other side, route the hoses up along the frame to the rear of the bike. What that's going to do is gravity will be your friend. A lot of that liquid carryover won't make it over the hump, and it'll drain back to the heads to inevitably be vaporized when the engine is fully heat soaked. One of the biggest reasons you may have water or condensation in your catch can, the bike, you're going on short runs where the bike never reaches full operating temperature. It might be a little cooler outside and, it just doesn't give the engine adequate time to vaporize any liquid carryover. So it's going to inevitably make it to the catch can. But like I said, there are ways to combat that. Now, with a lot of things with a Harley, it's not one size fits all. Every bike is a little different. And I'll show you two different pictures from two different bikes. You'll notice one has a very oil-like consistency to the carryover. The other one has almost clear drinking water to it. So, every bike is a little different. And now the one with the more oil-like consistency, that is a close friend of DK. We know that bike has been ridden in a very warm climate. We know that for a fact, and we see, there's no water in the catch can. The other bike, not so much. That bike likely never got up to full operating temperature before that water carried over into the catch can. Now, I just want to touch on, this is a catch can that goes at the end of the external breather system, and there are several performance benefits to an external breather system. We'll have I'll put a chart up here that shows the before and after of just venting those crankcase gases, vapor, and oil carryover externally. You don't want that going into your intake. I mean, it displaces oxygen volume. It goes in there and builds up on your pistons. throws off your timing, throws off your tune, just a whole slew of issues that you don't want that can be solved easily by venting externally. As I said previously, every bike is a little different. This also constitutes which external breather system will fit your bike. So if you have any questions about fitment, feel free to give us a call or shoot an email to support@dkcustomproducts.com. Y'all ride safe out there.